We're on the record in calls number 322028, the state of Texas versus Tamara LaShawn Mosley. Ms. Mosley, you will come forward with your attorney.
Stand right here. I'm gonna stand right here.
Ms. Mosley, would you please raise your right hand? Ms. Mosley, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth to help you God?
Yes.
Okay, you may put your hand down. How are you doing, Ms. Mosley? That's good. Ms. Mosley, the information in your case states that on or about November 20th of 2018 and continuing through on or about December 28th of 2018, that you committed the offense of theft in Jefferson County. Do you understand what you've been charged with?
Yes, sir.
And to discharge, Ms. Mosley, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
Now, are you pleading no contest freely and voluntarily?
Yes, sir.
And are you pleading no contest because you do not wish to fight or contest the charges?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Mosley, I have before me a document that is labeled State's Exhibit Number 1. It's titled Trial Court Certificate. It's titled the Misdemeanor Plea Admonishment. Ms. Mosley, do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
And on the second page of this document, Ms. Mosley, are these your initials?
Yes, sir.
And on the third page of this document, Ms. Mosley, above the line that says defendant at the top, is that your signature?
Yes, sir.
On the next document, which is the trial court certification of defendant's right of appeal, Ms. Mosley, do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
And is that your signature above the line that says defendant?
Yes, sir.
There's one box that's checked up here. This box states that this is a plea bargain case and you have no right of appeal. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
I have another document here. This document is titled the discovery certification. And is that your signature above the line that says defendant?
Yes, sir.
Now, prior to signing and initialing these documents, did your attorney, Mr. Terrence Allison, go over these documents with you?
Yes, sir.
And did you read and understand everything in these documents?
Yes, sir.
And is everything in these documents true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, sir.
State, I have before me State's Exhibit Number 1. State, you like to offer State's 1?
Yes, Your Honor, and I'd also like to offer State's Exhibit 2, that's the PC affidavit for this case.
Do we have any objections to State's Exhibit 1 and 2?
No objections, Your Honor.
No objections. State's Exhibit Number 1 and 2 are admitted. Mr. Allison, you've advised and counseled Ms. Mosley. Is there any evidence that she is currently mentally incompetent to stand trial?
She is competent, Your Honor.
Ms. Mosley, your attorney, Mr. Allison, has advised and counseled you. Are you satisfied with his representation?
Yes, sir.
Has he provided full, effective, and competent legal representation?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Mosley, I will accept your plea of no contest. I will find that you are mentally competent to stand trial. I will also find that your plea of no contest and waivers were freely and voluntarily given. I will also find that there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. State, do we have a plea bargain agreement?
Yes, Your Honor, it is for 15 months deferred probation, no fine, 60 hours community service, a theft class, and restitution in the amount of $1,015 to be paid to Target store number 0158.
That's the agreement, Your Honor.
Okay. And that restitution is $1,015?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Ms. Mosley, the state is offering that you serve 15 months on deferred adjudicated probation. During the 15-month probationary period, you will not be required to pay a fine. However, you will be required to pay court costs of $337. And you will also be required to pay restitution of $1,015. Now, you will be required to also pay $60 in probation fee each month and a urinalysis fee of $15, and you'd have to reimburse the county for the court-appointed attorney's fees of $250. Now, per month, that comes to a total that you would have to be required to pay per month of $190. Would you be able to pay the $190 over, well, $190 each month over the 15-month probationary period?
Yes, sir.
You will be?
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay. Now, you also be required to perform 60 hours of community service, attend a theft class, and complete that theft class as a condition of probation. And you also, now the restitution of $1,115 will be paid to the Target store number 0158. Now, Ms. Mosley, do you understand the state's offer?
Yes, sir.
And do you think that the state's offer in your case is fair and just?
Yes, sir.
And do you accept the state's offer?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Ms. Mosley, I'll follow the plea bargain agreement that you've entered into with the state. Now, Ms. Mosley, if you successfully complete your probationary period, this case will be dismissed. It will not appear on your record as a conviction, and you may qualify for a non-disclosure. You can talk to your attorney, Mr. Allison, who's quite competent on those matters. Now, Ms. Mosley, I'm going to ask that you stand on the X right here in front of the court clerk and follow her directions and have a good